What's it like showing up to camp? You guys are the reigning world champs. What's the mentality? What's it
Yeah,
like for you guys?
we're happy. We're happy. We want to keep doing the things well, and we're excited to this year too. I mean, I don't know. I just try to adjust everything, basically. I mean, my pitches are the same, everything is the same, but the delivery will be something else.
Excitement.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to spring training, like come here and compete again. And that's fun, and I like it.
So yeah, definitely looking forward to another season and opportunity down here.
What were your big takeaways from these?
I think it just showed us that if we do what we're capable of, obviously we can be world champions, and that's what we were last year, and that's what we're gonna strive to do this year as well.
What did you learn most once you got up and had the opportunity? You jumped right in and did your thing. You had success.
I learned that there's so many good not only ball players but just leaders in this clubhouse, whether it's on the coaching staff or other guys on the team, that I was able to just kind of take a back seat and just watch and just kind of that was really enjoyable, and obviously it was a great learning experience for me too. But just to see those guys go to work every day and kind of try and follow in their footsteps, that was probably my biggest takeaway of last year.
I was going to ask you the learning side of things. When you get that call up and you came up, those initial days and weeks, what were those like for you, being around some of the veterans here, like Verlander was here, and some of these others that you learned from? What was that like?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was awesome. It was something that I looked forward to my whole life was to get to the big leagues, and so yeah, last year, that's like you said, it was just you had guys like Verlander, Lance was obviously here, Presley, Stanek, Hector, all these guys in the bullpen, and then, I got an opportunity to do a little bit of both too. So I got an opportunity to talk to really everybody for the remainder of the season, which was just awesome.
Even with JV gone, the staff is so deep, as you well know. What's that like coming into camp, knowing, hey, we got plenty of arms, there's no reason why we can't just do this again?
Yeah, I mean, we're just excited. I'm sure, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but for myself particularly, I'm very excited for this year and looking forward to see what we can do.
What's your approach into camp now to get a spot in this rotation and be one of the guys that goes every 5 days?
I'm just gonna try and go out and do my thing, and hopefully, hopefully the cards kind of fall in that. But there's a lot of smart people here, and that's why they're making the decisions they make, and I do the pitching. So I can control what I can control, and that's going to be my effort and things like that, and that's what I'm going to do this camp.
Championship, tell us a little about what it was like.
Yeah, it's the same. Like go back to home with that emotion. Everybody be the same thing. My whole time, and when I go there, feel like the celebration, it still made me happy and exciting.
You guys are back here. I know you reported yesterday. What's the mentality like? You're reigning World Series champs. What are we thinking now that camp has started?
The mentality never changed. When you come here, nobody think come for lose. Everybody come with the same thing, same purpose. They come the season be healthy, compete and try the big win again.
How happy are you for a guy like Javier getting that big deal?
It's a great because you come. I come last year, the first year here. I saw how he transformed the season, how he helped the team, how him person he changed his career. In the off season, see that resort, it made me happy, and he doing what everybody doing here. He push the young guy to working more hard. He come and do 100% come to include it with the team.
And that's a good motivation for other young pitchers too, I imagine, to see the club take care of a guy like that with a long-term deal, right?
Yeah, this is what I say. It's great motivation for the young guy, for everybody. See Javi, nobody count that, nobody think about that early in the season. But you gotta have purpose for everything. He do what he's supposed to do. The young guy watch how he working hard, the discipline, everything. They pass the tech to the other guy.
A final question for you: are you working with Luis? He can't rock the baby anymore, man. Are you giving us? He's got to get a new windup.
Yeah, I think he had the ability to change a little bit and working with the time and take care of the baby too.
You're the best, man. Great
Thank
to see
you, bro.
Martin, what did you think when you saw that they took care of Christian and get a long-term contract?
Excitement. That guy is one of the guy I feel like I took under my wing. Just every time you see a young guy like that, get paid like that, guy should be set for life for him and his family. And I know he signed for 10,000, so it made me feel really, really good.
What does it say about the organization to step up and show their confidence and faith in a young guy in this situation?
He's not a young guy anymore. That guy is one of the best pitchers last year for the other town. Expecting him to be the same way, and I think it should be way more excited for him being go out there and show what he can do. He already got paid. So
What do you think about the new rules and how that'll affect guys like Luis Garcia, Frommer, that kind of thing?
I haven't even watched much of the new rules, so talk to you later about that.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of teams.
It wasn't no quick. It wasn't no surgery mentality at that time. It was more about even if I can, they don't need. The good thing is they don't need me to steal bases. So, I was slower than normal. I was slow, but now I was even more slower. So, Dusty understand that part. I explained to him. We did some program. We did some stuff to limit the pain. But when the game started, the pain was changing, and the later the game was.
I think honestly, as of today, like everything's done. Like you go through a normal camp, like business as usual, I guess. Like I don't know, I can't really think about it. What's done is done, and you prepare for the next season and kind of move on from whatever happened, good, bad, indifferent. You just kind of the nature of baseball. You just roll with the next day and adapt.
Machete was saying that these first couple of days, it's more like catching up with you guys. How's your family? What your off season is like?
Yeah.
Is that sort of what these first couple of days are like?
Yeah, it's like the first day of school. Like the first day of camp and first couple of days, like everybody starts coming back, and you see people, and Moldy comes back with new hair, and everybody comes back with something different, and like people have kids and married, like people get married. Like you get to catch up like personally with like all your friends, and then like after all that, like I guess pleasantries or whatever, like you get back to kind of working. So it's a fun few days at the beginning.
What can you say about Javi getting his new deal, signing for $10,000 when he first got here? How cool is that for him?
That's awesome. He's a great kid. He deserves it, and I mean, obviously his performances are pretty special, and I mean, it's well earned. Like he's a tremendous talent, a tremendous player, and it's good for the team to have him around. So I think it's good for everybody.
What do you think about Hunter last year, what he was able to do when he was called up, and what do you expect from him this year?
I expect him to continue to grow. I mean, he showed that he belongs here, and that his ability is going to fit in. So I think moving forward is just going to be obviously continuing to learn and grow and mature as a pitcher, and then yeah, I think he's going to be a big part of what we do here.
You guys have a chance to repeat first time since the Yankees. What do you got to do to be able to pull that off?
Not really think about it. I don't know. You just go play. I think you go out there and do your work on and off the field, and then you kind of roll the dice, and wherever they fall, they fall. And it's not really a mindset of, oh, cool, we have to go do anything. It's like, no, we have to stick to what we do and accomplish the task at hand, which is spring training right now, and then we'll figure it out as it goes.
So when it comes to spring training, what specifically do you want to work on to really get yourself ready for opening day?
Honestly, a lot of it is just kind of getting back in the flow of baseball life. You get back on the grind of being at the field every day, the longer days on your feet and cleats, like all the things that like a lot of people don't like take into account. You kind of get used to those things as the season progresses because it's just normal. And when you go into spring training, a lot of guys, especially up north, they'll train and do stuff and they won't be in cleats, and in your first few days, like, your feet get sore. Like, it's just like different things that your body has to adjust to, like being in camp, like just adjusting into the swing of normalcy for us. I think it's a big adjustment for a lot of guys. But then, I mean, personally, I just want to be healthy, stay strong, and get my work in, and just kind of build for the beginning of the season.
Appreciate that.
No
Have a
problem.
great year. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you. Hey, Phil.
Good morning. First and foremost, obviously, I'd like to thank everybody that was involved in this whole process. As soon as I got here, everybody is treated with respect and he's done what I can. To me, it's treated with respect, and anything is possible. So there definitely is a chance we can do it.
What have been your impressions since you've gotten here and gotten with the coaches and gotten with kind of the planning staff? Like, what have been your impressions of just kind of the overall infrastructure of the organization and kind of how they're going to prepare you for the season?
¿Cuál es tu impresión trabajando con los coaches, trabajando con el staff que prepara para los juegos? ¿Cuál es tu impresión sobre la organización, cómo trabaja?
Es simple. Estoy peleando con el campeón. Es simple.
Yeah, it's simple. I'm working with the champs. So.
What do you know? Is there anything you're... No, yo creo que lo más importante es ayer que llegó Joe Espada. Créame que le comenté que estoy a la disposición de hacer todo lo que debo hacer para mejorar, y ese es el enfoque ahorita mismo, en ser mejor primera base defensivo cada año. Yo creo que hemos mejorado en cada año y nada, vivir en paz.
No, as soon as Joe got here, I told him I'm willing to do anything that is necessary for me to get better. Whether that's being one of the best defensive first basemen, I think I've improved every year, but willing to do anything, just continue to get better.
Vivir en paz todos los días. Este mundo estar alegre con lo que uno hace todos los días desde que entra con el complejo, de llevarse como una familia. Yo creo que eso es lo más importante, al 100%. Lo demás en el terreno tiene que ser.